Hi everyone, I'm back with one more demo impressions video, this time for Wulong Fallen Dynasty. Little did I knew, Wulong is actually Neo 3 just with double jump. It feels so familiar, the fast-paced combat that is even faster here, the dodge, deflect, I loved it. Level design is better than I remember from Neo games, so this time Team Ninja has something new to say it seems. Maybe Koei Tecmo is in charge here and I want to fix all that Neo issues. Who knows? But one thing is clear, this is going to be an awesome game. Wulong is an action RPG with Diablo loot mechanics. It means that equipment falls down every minute, which also means you will experience the beauty of building your own character build. You can, of course, create your own in terms of character creation. The options for customizing your character are decent, but I don't spend much time on this part anyway, I just want to play. You can play one whole level in this demo, and there is a tutorial at start. Basically, your moveset consists of two types of attacks, jumping, dodging. Dodging also serves as deflect, that will fill your stagger if you miss, special attacks, skills, and so on. Considering there are a couple of weapon types only for the demo, it means you'll be able to use whichever one you want, preferably something that fits your playstyle. That is what I love in games like these, there are so many options to go with. Wulong is a hard but rewarding game. I love that the most in gaming. Let me just create my character and let's start with tutorial. Alright, this time in this game I will not skip tutorial, because I really need this tutorial. There is a lot to learn here, a lot of new mechanics, well, not new mechanics, but new mechanics to this kind of game. In Neo, for example, you didn't have everything that you have here, so it's good to go through the tutorial. You can choose your weapon at the start. I prefer dual swords, although they are quite weak. I noticed that when I was playing the first level, but they are cool weapons and I love the visual style of these weapons. So basically the first thing you will learn about these weapons is how to switch them and how to use them. So start with that, it's quite easy. Also lock on and switching targets. So basically you can combine your normal and spirit attacks. Spirit attacks are like, they're stronger version of attacks that can deplete or they can raise the stagger bar of an enemy, which is a good thing to do. When you stagger an enemy, you can deal the fatal strike to an enemy. Thus, you will probably defeat the enemy with that strike. And that is something you want to strive when you're dealing with the boss battles, and it's quite similar here. This is something that is, maybe you remember that from Sekiro, if you play that game, and this is it. This is the deflect mechanic. This is maybe the most important part of this tutorial and of this game. This is how you will be playing the game. You can block with L1 button. You see, the guard is L1, and I recommend you to always to always keep that button pressed. And for deflecting and for dodging, well, it's basically a circle button. When an enemy is about to strike you, you have to press the circle button and the directional button on your left analog stick. That way you will kind of deflect the attack from the enemy. The same goes when you're fighting boss battles and when the boss does the same. So basically when he is about to kick you, you need to deflect. Or you can, of course, you can dodge. But I would recommend learning how to deflect, because this mechanic will save your ass a bit later on. And of course, you can't block the attacks when you see the red circle bar. Same as in Sekiro, although there you have to pull something differently than here. In here I noticed that all of all demo encounters so far, when they had this red circle, you just have to press the circle button at the right moment and directional button. It doesn't matter where, as far as I'm aware, so just be careful. You can't block that, you just have to deflect that attack. Usually after that kind of deflect, you will raise the stagger bar of an enemy, thus you can execute a fatal strike on them. And couple of things about ranged weapons. Ranged weapons are a bit clunky if you ask me. I'm not so impressed. You can't move while shooting. Probably I was using the crossbow. Yeah, I was using the crossbow. You can't move with crossbow, it seems. Or I don't know, I just don't like it. They were quite bad also in Neox, so I don't really care. I will not use them. They're here just to alert the enemy or to get rid of some enemy in the distance, so see what you see fit. Okay, another very important thing are wizardry spells. You have 4 of those and they're cool, they're quite cool, the effects are cool. And what I want to emphasize here is that you should really combine all of that when you're attacking with your combo attacks, either with strong combo attacks or with weak combo attacks. Try always to finish with this wizardry spell, because you see that 20 number above the health bar. That is your, let's say, stamina for this kind of special attacks. And when you use that, you deplete them. When you attack, you fill the bar. So just combine that, be aggressive. That's the best approach. And this is the Divine Beast Resonate. Yeah, you have 2 kind of special attacks with your beast. You can either imbue your weapon, which is this, or you can just call the beast, and then the beast will be for like 10 or 15 seconds on the ground, and the beast will help you defeat the enemies. This is, well, basically this is everything you should know, and let's now see and put these skills to the test. Okay, I will not pronounce the name of this level because I can't, and that's it. This is the only level you have on this demo. Basically, it's the showcase level. I think I don't know if that will be actually be in the final product of the game, and it kind of reminds me of the first level in Neo 2. That level was also quite, I don't know, lovely. It was beautiful, and I have issues with level design in Neo games. They recycle a lot. I just hope that this game will not be like that. So far, this level is really great. I really love it. I liked it a lot. And yeah, let's start with what we learned so far. Let's see if we learned anything, if I learned anything, and let's kill some people here. Still, this part serves still a little bit like a tutorial. The game will show you some of the things it showed in the tutorial part. And as you see, I missed the deflect chance, because I was still trying to grasp this mechanic. I still don't have the feel when I need to press the button to deflect. One cool thing in this game, which is different from Neo games and their other games, is the double jump. Finally, the double jump. I really love double jump. Last 2 demos, last 2 games, both had double jump, so I'm happy. You can double jump, you can wall mount, and you can climb the walls. Not every wall, of course, but you can climb some of the walls. When you see the black line, not the black lines, the white stripes on the wall, it means probably that you can climb that wall. Okay, so far so good. It was quite easy to deal with these enemies. They are easily staggered. You don't have to feel their stagger bar. I mean, you can just try to button mash them, and they keep staggered after every attack from this kind of weapon. And yeah, so you can just use that. Believe me, that will not be possible later. So use your chances here. Remember, you can also dash by pressing the R3 button, and it feels quite good. It feels quite good. The only thing that is really clunky and really like buggy and unresponsive is healing. When you touch the up button on the D-pad, it doesn't heal immediately. It has some kind of a delay, and sometimes it doesn't even work. You have to press like the button 10 times. I don't know. That's quite weird. Everything else is more or less good, let's say good, but the combat still needs some polishing, and some parts still need polishing, but overall this is a really good game. Oh yeah, I wanted to explain this about the morale rank. This is the rank which is number 1 here, above my health points. When I'm level 1 and when the enemy is like level 5 or higher, it means they will deal more damage to me and I will deal less damage to them. So basically they are harder to be killed. And what you want to do is to, well, not die, and if you activate the totems, which you see under upper right corner, there is 5 of them on this level. I only found 4, but I think I know where the 5th one is. I just wanted to finish this level to see, and I didn't want to overhype myself with this game because I really love this kind of game. It's like Neo on steroids. And funny thing, when Neo was released, I was calling Neo a Dark Souls on steroids. So this is like their previous game on steroids, because it combines everything from Neo and it adds like Sekiro mechanics and on top of everything, and you have double jump. Oh my, I just love it. Okay, right here you will see the second checkpoint where you can level up, where you can heal, where you can replenish your healing potions. I have 4 now. You can find more, but you start with 4, and when you replenish, when you sit here on the, this is like a bonfire. When you sit here, they will replenish. Yeah, stick that flag inside. So when you raise the battle flag, it means this is your checkpoint. This is your current checkpoint now. You can use it to rest. It's like a bonfire, like I said. You can level up, you can prepare for the battle, whatever that is. You can set your spells, wizardry spells. And yeah, you have only 4 in this demo. I believe that's the maximum, but that's the limit here. This is just a showcase. You can't do much here. And of course, leveling up. Well, what to level up? Level up your wood. Why not? The wood virtue will raise your health points. You see on the right side when you circle through this whatever this is, you can raise whatever attribute you want. I started as an aggressive, as an attack build character, so I want to raise my health points just a bit. If you want to do a critical hit from the behind, just don't run. If you run, the enemy will hear you and thus you can't do the fatal strike. So just tilt your left analog stick, just slowly and softly, otherwise they will hear you. Of course, when you loot, you can also equip something that you looted. In this case, I have a couple of garbs in my possession, so why shouldn't I equip them? Just be careful about equipment weight. If you're having higher equipment weight, it means you will be slower by dodging and everything. And you see, when you're dodging, your stagger bar on the lower left, the orange one, is filling up. When it's filled completely to the maximum, when an enemy hits you, you will be staggered for a couple of seconds. So be very careful about that. The only when you're not filled, when the bar is not being filled, is when you successfully deflect, and I think even parry an enemy hit. And this enemy, it was the first enemy that killed me in this game, so I will show this animation of me being killed. Thank you very much, yeah. Bastard. And the next time I went here, the guy wasn't here, so that was weird. And yes, this is what I was talking about, the battle flag, the fortitude rank. Yeah, this increases your level, and that means now you're stronger and enemies will not deal as much damage to you. This is really good to, you need to find them all before, let's say, going to the boss fight, because it will help. Also, exploration will be easier if you raise your morale rank. For the next couple of minutes I will just show you some gameplay, some exploration parts, and I will be back for commenting out the rest of the video a bit later on, couple of minutes. Okay, I'm back, and this is what I wanted to show you. Now you see that beautiful cat in the distance. I will be back. First I think I will go here and explore this upper part of it, and then I will go back and I will die again from this beast. Usually when some stronger enemy type arrives for the first time, I always probably die in the first attempt to kill them, because I don't know what are they doing against me, so I need to learn the patterns, and that is what happened at this point. So first you can just go here if you feel like exploring. You can go here and you can activate the second fortitude. I just can't pronounce that word. Yes, just stick this flag. Yay! Yeah, now my rank is number 7. So I'm quite stronger at this point. And that beautiful dog, the pet one, the pet enemy is number 10, rank number 10. So he is still stronger than me, but he is not so tough. I just want to show you how violent he is and what he will do to me. So look at this. Okay, in the first hand I will just equip different armor sets, and they all look cool. Look at the weapons. Oh, katanas and everything. I mean swords, not katanas. Maybe later on. Or this is not Nioh, so there will be no katanas, but so far I really dig the style of this game. So I died like 10 times before I managed to kill this guy. He's quite actually easy. And meanwhile, if you followed the video, you saw that I changed the Divine Beast on the bonfire point, on the checkpoint. I have the Blizzard one, the Ice one, which kind of freezes the enemy for a couple of seconds, and I find it quite useful. Yeah, this guy. The beasts are the same as they were in the Nioh, but they are way cooler now, and they stick in the battle for a couple of seconds. I don't think that was the case in Nioh 2, and it's the case here. I dig that. It's cool. Oh, I just love killing stronger enemies. It's just so rewarding when they defeat you for 10 times and then you go back and you defeat them. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, I will be back in a couple of minutes. I will comment out another strong enemy. I think the big bird is next in a couple of minutes, so see you in a couple of minutes. And we're back. Just deal with these goons along the way, and now you will see what I was talking about previous time when I was talking. Yeah, the big bird. Morale level 20, so I'm 11. It doesn't look good. I was trying to run here, but you see this? You can't just run. The guy will follow you, the bird will follow you. So I was trying to survive, just minding my own business, and then you see these guys, they were just climbing the mountain behind my back, and now this guy, and yeah, a lot of fun. After dying for like 27 times in a row, this time I managed to beat the guy. The winning formula was using the Divine Beast when the bar fills, and also changing my way of attacking and doing battles. You have to have a certain approach in this game, which is something I really love, and I really like that. You have to use your special abilities with R2 buttons, plus you have to learn the pattern of an enemy before using the deflect button. If you just mash the deflect button, probably you will get hit, and you don't want that. And look at this now, 27 times, I died 27 times, and now I wanted to collect everything. I returned here, oh yeah, looting this knife and everything, and now you'll see when I go back I will jump to the other side, and when I jump to the other side, and I wanted to go down, but I felt I just died, you'll see. And the bird respawned. This gate you saw, this is a shortcut, you'll unlock that later on in this mission. Yeah, I saw this item across the way, I wanted to go down and this happened. Yeah, beautiful. So I was like, okay, this is the checkpoint, who cares? And the bird. But funny thing, after dying for 27 times, this time I killed it from the first attempt. The bird is not so hard, it's just you have to be patient and just don't rush. Okay, so everything is more or less the same across this mission towards its end, so I will mute myself and I will be back for the boss of this level at the end, so see you then.
amongst us shall know only the end of our blades.
And I'm back. This is Zhang Liang, general of men, of all men, or who cares? He's really easy. Just you can stagger him with all of your blows. So just mash the buttons and combine with R2 plus square or some other button, and you can do the fatal strikes. Fatal strikes. What is with me today with this word? Yeah, and this guy is done. So congratulations. Except he's not done. He will now transform, and when he transforms now, he will be much more tougher. You can't stagger him. You have to be careful. He's stronger. One thing to do in the second fight is to deflect when he's about to hit you. When he has that red circle, you can destroy his arm, and thus you can deal some really cool damage, really good damage to him, and that's the way you should follow. If all boss fights are going to be like this, or even better, yeah, we are in for a treat. This will be lovely. I love this boss fight. I think I spent like 20 times or something or trying to win, and then I found the winning formula. The problem was my problem was with wielding the dual blades. They're quite weak. They're fast, but they are quite weak. So I changed to this sword, which I found. It has yellow rarity, I think, +4 or something like that. I found it on this level. You see here, if you deflect his arm, you will destroy his arm. You can also lower the orange bar that he has below his health bar, and now you see it doesn't have to reach the left end. You have just to reach this frozen part, which you deducted when you were deflecting his attacks. This is cool. This is really cool. And you also lower the right bar, which I currently don't know what this is about, but this type of strategy worked perfectly. And this is the video. Thank you for sticking with me. I hope you liked it. If you want to support me, leave some comments, likes and subscribes, and see you on some other demo. Bye!